In this video, you will learn how to create a professional website to showcase your work, ideas, services that attract high-paying clients. We will be using a popular website builder called WordPress. It's a CMS platform that allows you to manage your website without knowing how to code. 40% of websites are created using WordPress. While this software is free, you need a domain and hosting to create a site. Think of your domain as your address, just like Amazon.com is a domain name. And your hosting, think of it as the house or office that stores your files, documents, contents, logins, and other assets. Now, to create a website, you need a domain name and hosting. And to create your domain name and hosting, check the description box. To check the description box, you will get access to this link where you can register your domain and hosting. So once you click on this link here, it will redirect you to a platform where you can register your domain name and hosting. All right. A domain simply means an address, your website address, and a hosting is just like a server where your documents, your files are being saved or stored. All right. So you just have to come over to this platform. All right. Click on this third circle option here. You'll see this, click on it, and this will take you to this page where you can search for a domain name. So you can search for your name, then you put an extension, let's say .com. All right. Once you click on this search and check if this is available. So you can see that this is unavailable, right? We can add another extension, or you can enter a different domain or keyword here. Then you click on search. So you can see that this domain is available, right? So you can select other extensions here and check out other extensions. For instance, this, you can see the .online extension. You can select this if that's what you want. You can just click on add to cart. All right. Then you click on, oh, let's go with this domain. Then you're going to click on add to cart and click checkout. Now you need a hosting to store where your files are being stored. That's a hosting. And if you want to get a hosting, you have to click on no hosting, click to add. And then here is different plans on this website. If you go with the starter plan, you will see all the features here. All right. So the main difference between this and this and this is the web storage. Like I said, your storage is, the hosting is where your files are being stored, and these are the storage space, your storage space. Okay. So this one is 12 gig web storage. So if you're just starting out and you just need a website for a personal website, all right, I recommend you start with this starter plan. We go with the starter plan and then click on order now. So you click on, this is the domain we want to register here. So make sure it's selected and click on use. All right, so you have to select your billing circle right here. All right, you select your billing circle, you choose your billing circle. Let's take, for instance, this is the, you want to go with the 12 months price. We can select that here. Then you scroll, you will see the total due for the hosting. Here is the total due for the hosting. Once you click on continue, it will take you to another page where you see this has a hosting. Now this domain name has a hosting. All right. So you just have to click on continue and you'll see the total due for both domain name and hosting. This for the hosting and this for the domain name. Okay. You can see the total price. If you want to edit the billing circle, you can click on edit here and select, let's go with 6 months price. Then you click on continue. So it will take you to that same page and then you click on continue. So this is the total due. All right. Then you click on checkout. Now you have to enter in your email address. All right. Once you enter in your email address, they will say start verify. You click on start verify and it will take you to the next page where you have to impute the code they will send to you. Right. Once you impute, so check your email inbox and copy the code and paste it right here. Once you paste that in, you click on validate code and then it will take you to the next page where you can fill in a form to create an account. I'll show you how it looks like. All right, so let's continue. But if you have an account with Harmon Web, we can simply let's go to the next page. Okay, so let's click on this checkout. Then you will see the account. You click on do you have an account here? And then you have to impute your email address and password. So you click on this and type in your password, submit your email address and type in your password here. Then you click login. So you can see the total due. It will take you to this same page again. You'll have to click on checkout again. Now, if you want to create a new account, it will take you to the same page, but this box will be selected, create a new account here. So you have to fill in your personal information like your name, your email address, your phone number right here, your billing address, then additional information like how did you find us, Google or web hosting talk or through a friend. Just select this. Who are you creating website for? Myself. And then you say, are you a developer? I'm simply going to select yes. And then you can scroll to this total due here. You see the total due. Then you click on I have read and agreed to the terms of service. Then click on complete order to check out. So this will take you to this page where you can purchase, where you can make payments. So you can select payment method. So you click on this, you can copy the account number and make payments. You can pay with bank. So different payment option right here. So once you have made payments, next thing to do is to install WordPress. Now we are going to head over to this service. Click on services here, then click on my services. Search for the domain name and click on active right here. Under actions, you will see log into cPanel. Click on log into cPanel. Scroll down to software. Under software, you will see WordPress Manager by Software Plus. Click on it. This will pop up. You can click on this, remind me later. Then you click on install. Here, make sure you select this third option. Okay, so third option right here. And make sure that this is your domain name. For this directory, don't select anything here. So in case if you see anything like WP, make sure you remove it. Now, for this, make sure it's the latest version. So this is the latest version right here. Then scroll down, type in the site name. So type in the site name. Then type your description. Then for this admin account, compute your admin username. Create admin username and admin password. We can use this key to generate a password. So make sure you use the password you can easily remember because you are going to be using this username and password to log into your WordPress dashboard. So once you are done, scroll down this and type in your email address. Then you click on install. So if you notice anything like this, select checkbox, scroll the install button again. You click on install. You can see congratulations, the software was installed successfully. We can now log into our dashboard by clicking on this link here. Okay, this is our dashboard. Now we want to install a theme. Once you hover on appearance, you will see themes here. You click on themes. And then at the top, you will see add theme. Okay, so you click on add theme. Then you scroll. This is the search bar here. You can search for any theme. So we are installing Flux theme. I'm going to search for Flux here. Okay. So this is the Flux theme. You can install this theme. Once you hover on this, you will see the install button. Click on the install. Once you have installed the theme, activate it from here. So we have installed this theme now. The next thing is to proceed to install our plugins. The plugins we are going to be using to plugins such as Elementor helps you to edit your website. Get started with this. We can click on plugins here. Once you hover on plugins, you see add plugin. Click on it. Now, the first plugin we are going to install is called Elementor. So we are going to search for Elementor here. Search for Elementor. All right. Okay, this Elementor, right? Okay. So what you have to do is to click on the install now button. And once you have installed the plugin, you click on activate. All right. Mine is showing update now because I've already installed the plugin. This plugin right here. Another plugin we need right here is called Elements Kit Lights. Elements Kit Lights. So you just search for it here. Elements Kit Lights. Plugin. Okay. So you just click on the install now. Install button will show up like this. If you have soon installed this plugin, it will show up like this. Just click on the install now button, and once you have installed the plugin, you click on activate. You're going to add another plugin, which is Metform. Search for it right here. You click on the install now button here. This is the plugin, the one with 600,000 plus active installations. You click on the install now button. Once you have installed this plugin, you click on activate. Right, another plugin we need here. Click on the add plugin. The Another plugin we need right here is called Royal Elementor Add-ons. Royal Add-ons for Elementor. Right. You can install this plugin right here. Just click on the install now. Once you have installed this plugin, you click on activate. Now, another plugin you need is called Flux Core plugin. So you come over to the search plugins, search for Flux Core plugin. Okay, you'll see install now. All you have to do is to install the plugin. You can see the plugin by avatar. Right. Okay. So once you install this plugin, you click on the activate button. So mine is showing updates now because I've already installed it. Okay. So you can also access these plugins by just clicking on this. Okay. By just clicking on this flux here, you'll see once you hover on this flux, you'll see plugins here. You click on plugins and then you see the required plugins you have to install for this theme to function properly. And you can come over here and install the required plugins. But I'm going to show you how to install these plugins from the plugins section. All right. So it will be easier that way to search for the particular plugin you want to use. Once you hover on this, you just click on add plugin. Okay. This is another plugin you have to install. The plugin with 40,000 plus active installations. This is also by the same people who created this one. All right. All right. You can see the name here. So you click on the install now button and activate it. We're going to go to this customize settings. Under appearance, we are going to click on customize here. So you check this general. All right. Click on this general here and then click general layout. Now we are going to scroll. You will see this 1200 pixels. Click on it, select it. Right. So once you select this 1200 pixels here, you can click on publish. Now we Go to the general. So we are going to select the general typography on it. And then for body fonts, here we are going to click on this and select Nonito fonts. Search for Nonito. Search for Nonito fonts. Is it? Select it. So once it's selected, you click on the heading one. Each one we are going to select outfits. Click on this and search for outfits here. These outfits, select it. Once it's selected, you move to the next one, which is this. Click on this, the heading 2, select the same fonts, outfits, select it. So you select that for heading 3, heading 4, and heading 5. Same outfit here. Search and select it. Select that here too. Outfit for heading 5. Select outfit. All right. So once you're done, you can click away. Click on this. Okay. Now we are going to head over to pages. Create a new page. You hover on these pages, right? And click on this add page. Now it will redirect you to this page where you can add title. So you can name this home page. And then you click on edit with Elementor right here. Okay. Now under templates, here we are going to select this on it and select Elementor full width. And then we are going to under page options here, and you search for title bar settings. Is it? You click on it. Under this, the title bar section, we are going to select no, and then we are going to click on save or publish. Okay, yours will show publish here. You can publish it right here. All right. Now you can set this as your home page. So anytime people visit this, right, your website address, the one that's attached to your domain, once they visit that, they will get instant access to the page, to this home page, right? Let's head over to our dashboard. Okay, under settings, you click on reading. Once you hover on settings here, you see reading. Click on it. At default, this will be on your latest post. Your homepage displays will be on your latest post. So you can change that to a static page, and then you can select your homepage from here. So this is the homepage we want to use. Once it's selected, you can select your post page, and then once done, you click on save changes right here. Now, another thing we want to do is to set the Flexbox container. All right. And to do this, we are under Elementor settings. You see editor. You click on settings here. You can scroll to click on these features here, and then you scroll to container, right? Then you select active right here. Once you select active, scroll and click on save changes. Once you hover on pages, you will see all pages here. You click on pages, all pages, and then you scroll, and then you can edit with Elementor from here. Click on edit with Elementor, and it will take you to this page. This is the Elementor page editor. This an editor you can use to create your pages, the web pages, right? You can also use this Elementor to add templates. Okay, so this is the widgets section. For instance, if you want to add your image, right, your video, adding text editor, this where you can search and select it here. So you just have to drag any widgets to your section. You can search and select any widgets here. We are going to get started now by creating our pages. So the first thing we're going to do is to click on the plus icon here and then select the flex box. Then we are going to select these two container, these two. This is select your structure. We are going to select the two here. We're going to select this left container here. Now select it from here. All right. And then we move over to width. Select 45%. And then select the right container. Here you can you can click on the structure to select the container here. So you see the container, the second container here is selected. All right. And then we are going to scroll to the width. Let's make this 55%. And then we are going to add inner container to the left container here. So this is the left container. I'll rename this all container. Let's name this our container. Okay. So select this one. Then once it's selected, click on add elements here. Here we are going to add this container here. So we just drag and drop. We just drag and drop this container here. Select the inner container. We can rename this inner container. So select the inner container and then we are going to make the direction here. Let's make it row. Click on the plus icon, add elements here, or click on this plus icon. And then we are going to add an image. We're going to add an image widget. So you search for image here. This is it. So add an image here, drag and drop to add. Okay, so make sure it's in the right container. All right, it should be under this inner container here. So once added, we can change this. Let's choose the image we want to use now. Okay, so we want to add this from here. All right. So we are going to click on upload files, click on select files, and we select the thumbs up and click on open. Okay, once it's selected, we click on select. Here, this it. Now we are going to change the image resolution to full. Make it full. Then we click on style here. Select the width as 80%. And we are going to drag and drop the heading text elements. So we click on add elements here. You can search for it here. Okay. So this is it. Drag and drop just right here. Okay, so make sure it's in the right container. Okay, so this is it here. It should be after this image. So we drag and drop here. Then we can change it. So we head over to the style. Then we click on typography. Select the font monitor. Then we select the size 16. Then weight. Let's make this 700 bold. So we are going to click on this. Select the inner container. And then okay, under layout, the container, you scroll. Go to align items, select center. And this now is in the center, right? Okay, so we are going to make the class 5. Select the text, heading text, select it. Let's select the text color here. Click on the color code FB3 and create a global color with this. Okay, just name it the pink text color. So you can create it here. So anytime you want to select the color, you can simply come over to this custom here, global color, and select it. All right. And see that's here. Now, so let's add another element. So this we want to add this text here. And we are going to click on add elements. Then we search for advanced text. This is the advanced text. So we drag and drop here, just after the text here. Okay, so you can see that this is in this container again. Okay, so we can select that. So make sure it's in the left container. So you can see the advanced steps here in the inner container, right? It's kind of separated from this image and heading, but it's part of this inner container. Okay, so you can select animation here. You can see typing, you can see others like zoom, right? So we are going to select slide here. We're going to select slide. And then we are going to change the text, both the prefix and the animated text. We are going to change it from here. So the prefix is the prefix. And for the animated text, we are going to change it to sales and growth. Once we type these sales, we click on enter and it moves us to the next time. He can type in another. Let's type in groups. Let's set the alignment. We are going to scroll to alignments here. Is the alignment. We are going to select left. Then we are going to select the text color. We click on style. This is the text color. We are going to select it here. So we are going to select on A 3760. Okay. For the advanced text here, we click on it. Okay, so we can add this as a global color. Just click on this global color, change it. Let's say blue text. It's anytime you want to select this, you can simply click on this custom and select it from here. Okay. Now click on this Elementor logo. Then you click on site settings. Now global fonts, we are going to click on global fonts. Let's select the primary fonts. Select on this, select outfit and save changes. For the secondary, click on this, select outfit, click on save changes. For text, we are going to click on this. Let's select Nonito. Now for accents, we are going to click on accents here. And we select outfits. Then click on save changes. Now we are going to click on this. And then click on typography here. So let's select our text typography. Now we are going to click on this and select outfits. Now we select the size or make it 30. So for this advanced text, we're going to click on it. So for this advanced text here, we are going to click on this, and then we are going to select the typography here. Click on this typography, and then select the size 88 pixel. Then make the width 700 bold. So for the line height, we are going to scroll to line height here, and then it's 1.2 pixel. Letter spacing, we make this minus 1.8 pixel. Okay, for the line height, we are going to make it 1.2 em of pixel. Em, select em. Now you select the font. This will be at the port. Okay, for letter spacing, let's make it 1 pixel. And then we are going to I'm going to go to advanced text, and then we click on typography here. So we're going to make this 88 pixel. We are going to select 68 pixel, and then make the weight 700 bold. Then we scroll to line height, make this 1.2 em, and then letter spacing we make this 1.8 minus 1.8 pixel. Or let's select 1. Okay, for line height, we are going to select this as 1 em, and then letter spacing we make this 1 pixel. All right. Now you can change the advanced text color. Yeah. The advanced text here, you can change the text color. Click on this. Okay. So we are going to add a color to this. We are going to change this color. If you want to change the color for this animated text here, we can do that by simply clicking on it, and then we go over to style, then click on advanced text. You can see the color here, so you can change that. You can change that, let's say, to whatever you want. All right. Now, what if you want to add gradient color? Like you want to add two colors to this, like you want to make it like this. Okay, you can do that by simply adding a CSS code. So to do this, you simply go over to settings here. Okay, you go over to advanced and then you scroll to custom CSS Royal add-ons. Click on this, scroll again until you see that same custom CSS over here. Copy this code. Okay, copy this code. It will be in the description. Proceed to copy. Then you come over here under custom CSS, paste that's here, and this will, so you can see we have changed this. All right. Now, if you want to edit this color, okay, so we can edit it for the let's use the same color we for this one, say blue. You can leave it this way. Okay, so for this we are going to select custom. Let's select this pink text color we selected here. Okay, for the overlay. So now we are going to click on publish. Then let's add a text editor element. To add the text editor elements, we are going to click elements here. Then we search for text editor. This is the text editor. Simply drag and drop here. Okay, so now we are going to change this. We are going to change the text here. We can change the style and change the text color. Go to style, click on style here, and then we can see the text color here. Click on it. Then we are going to type in this color code. Okay, so this is the color code 6D757D right here. You can then put the size. Let's select, click on typography. The size, let's give this 19 pixel. Okay, fonts is outfit, pixel for size. And then we are going to add buttons here. All right. So we click on this add element, search for button, drag and drop here, just under this text. Okay, so you can check this right here to make sure that it aligns well with text editor. Okay, so after the text editor, there comes the button. Okay, so now we can, okay, so first let's add a container so that the two buttons we are going to add will display horizontally. All right. So we are going to remove this first. Let's remove this. We're going to add a container. And the container right here. Now, just after the text editor, then we are going to make the direction horizontal. Then we add the button elements here. So we are going to search for button. We are going to scroll and search for button by Royal add-on. Drag and drop here. You can change the text. So we can change the text here. We can add a link right here. Okay, so let's leave that for now and do that later. So what we can do here is to add the width 200 pixel. Now you can click on icon, scroll, and click on this icon and remove this. Just click on none, and then on style. All right, we select gradients. Now we make this angle 115, and you make the padding. You see padding here. Make the padding top 11. Then right and left, make this 25. Okay. For the border radius, we are going to make border radius of 50. Now we click on typography here, click on that, and then make the size 16. Make the word spacing 1. Scroll and make the word spacing 1 pixel. Now, so the button color for this one I'm going to select this 4D0AA4, right? And copy it. And for now, for this second color, it's in this one is the color code AD77FF. So is the color code. Now we go to Pro. To box shadow, we click on this and select the same button color is that's in here. Make the horizontal 3 pixel, in the vertical 4 pixel. Leave this like this, and then we hit the button here. So let's duplicate. Click on this pencil icon here and click on duplicate. You can change the button color and the link text on it, so you can change that. So we click on this, so we can change the link from here. So if you have a link, you can add it here. You can also change the text, right? To change the color, click on style, then you'll see color here. You click on this. So the color we are going to use is this one, is this color code right here, F46404. Okay. Once you add that, you can change the second color. Okay, this is the second color code, FE8A11. So what we have to do is to go over to our box shadow. Here we click on this. Let's change the color to orange. Then we can reduce the opacity. So for the hover, you can see this hover here is displaying like this. We can change that. Okay. You have to click on hover, and then you select classic, and then select the color. Let's use orange, and color we use for this. So you can see that right here in properly, and then we are going to select the button container. You can locate that here. This is the container for the button. You can also change the name from here. So this is the button container. All right, select it, and then set the gaps. Come over here, go to gaps, unlink these values here. Set the column 20. Then leave this like this. Okay. Then you scroll to advanced, click on advanced. Then for padding, you're going to unlink these values here. Just leave it like this. And then for margin, unlink the values and make the top -20. Okay, you can leave this like this. Is cool. Okay, leave the margin and padding the way it is. So you can build this like this and see how it looks. Okay, you can adjust the padding and the margin from here, right? So this is looking cool, but you can adjust it. If it doesn't suit well with you, you can adjust it from here. Padding and the text aligns well. Okay, so now we are going to add an image widget, this right container. So we click on this plus icon and search for image. We drag and drop this image widgets here. And then we can change the image. All right, so the next thing to do is to change the image. We are going to add our image here. So we are going to add the image here. We select this image, and then we click on upload, select files. So again, I'm going to select the file. Okay, we click on open. You want to get access to this image here, just check the description. It will be in the description box. So once it's selected here, I'll click on select. Okay, so I'm going to click on this image resolution, select full, and then we go to style. You choose the width 90%, and we are going to add 4 images here. Okay, so we are going to add these images here. All these images, we are going to add them. So to add this, I'll first add an image widget. So I'll click on this plus icon. Then we add our image widgets here. Then we can select our image. Click on upload. Select files. Select our files here. Click on open. So we are going to select this first one and click on select. So what we can do here is to select the absolutes here. So we want this to be right here. So we are going to click on the style. Make sure this selected. Click on style. Yeah. Then we go to advanced. Go to advanced. Then we scroll to position. Make this absolute. Make this absolute. And then we are going to make the horizontal orientation. Make this 80. Then make the vertical orientation 250. Right. Okay. Okay, so we are going to add the second one here. So we click on this plus icon, add a new image widget. So once you click on the image widget, it will display right here. Now we are going to select the image, click on choose image, and then we click on upload. Okay, we have already uploaded this image here. So I'm going to select this one and click on select here. So we are going to go over to advanced. Then we scroll to position, make the position absolute, make the position absolute. Then we make this horizontal rotation offset, make it 500. Then make the vertical orientation 300. Then we are going to click on this plus icon, add elements here. We add a new image widget here. So let's add this one. So we select this choose image here, and then we select icon here. We select this image and click on select. All right. Now we are going to go to advanced. So to under layout, you'll see position absolutes. Click on absolutes, and then we go down. Okay, so just adjust only the vertical orientation. Make this 500. Make this, remove this here. Okay. So in case if this doesn't align well, you can also move it from here and also move it from here and position it where you want it to be. I'm just going to adjust this. So we are going to add the next image here. Now we're going to click on add elements. Then we click on this image widget on this and we select this one here. So we click on choose image, select it and click on select, click on advanced, and then we click on position, make this absolute. So we make this 450 and then we make the vertical orientation 600. Okay, so we can adjust this further, align well, just drag it to where you want it to be. So once we are done, we click on publish. So what's the next thing we want to do is to click on this first container here. So you click on the structure here, click on the first container. Press click on the first container here, then you click on advanced. So let's unlink this here. Okay, make this margin top here, make it -40, and then make the padding 200. Then unlink the padding, make the top 200, and make this bottom 75. So if you do this there, you will see. So we are going to select the hero section container again, and then we go to align items, make everything center. Let's publish this and see how it looks. Okay, we can do this from here. So we are going to change the background color of this hero section. So we click on this container here, top container, and then we click on style. So you'll see background type here. Click on this classic, and then this is the color. We can then paste in our color code. This is the color code we are using for this. So once you copy this, once you do this, you can then move to the next stage. Now we want to add a shape divider. So you select your container, then you click on advanced, then click on style, go to shape divider and click on shape divider here. So you'll see all different types here. So the one we are going to select is tilt. So we select this for the bottom. Okay, nothing at the top. So we click on bottom here and then we select this tilt. You select this tilt here. Okay, so you can see this. You can adjust this height. Let's make the height size 80 pixel. Then click on the advanced tab. So once we are done with this, we click on publish. Let's check the mobile responsive. So we click on this mobile here. Okay, you can see this right here. So let's make everything center aligned for the mobile version. Right. So we're going to select the container and then we scroll to these align items to make it center. Right. Then we are going to select text for this text now. Okay, we select the container. So we are going to move our under layout. We select the justify content, enter, and then we are going to click on the heading text here. Click on style and click on typography. Okay, so for the under the prefix text, click on typography. Let's make this typography 58. So just check this size, this icon here. You will see mobile portrait. This indicates that we are only editing this for the mobile. So once we select this, we type in 58. Let's see how this looks. 58. Well, you can still adjust this. Let's make it 48. Okay, let's adjust the line height. Let's start with 1. Or let's make it 0.5 or 0.2. Okay, let's adjust the advanced text. Let's make it 38. So we can adjust this line height here. Make sure it's selected, everything is selected. And click on prefix. Then we can adjust the line height. So this is the line height. Let's make this. We're going to go over to the tablet portrait, the tablet responsive here. So we click on this. Now we are going to select that image. Okay, so you can see that this image is not appearing here. So this image is right here. Okay, to locate that, we can simply go over to our navigator here, top jaw, click on it, and then you'll see all the images we added right here. So if I click on this third image, so the image, right click on the image, then we go to style right here, click on content, you'll see the image. Okay, so what we have to do is to reset the horizontal and vertical offsets. Now we are going to click on advanced and scroll to where it says horizontal orientation. The offsets, we can reset this. We can reset this. Okay, this should be in pixel. Okay, we can reset this. Let's reset this to 0. So you can see that this has popped up. So we can choose to move it to anywhere we want. Okay, so we can drag this and set it to where we want it to be. Okay, or we click on advanced again. Let's see. Okay, so this is the offset. The horizontal offset for this one is 275 and the vertical orientation for this is 354. Yeah, you can set that. So we are going to click on the other image. Okay, select. Okay, this is the one here. So we are going to select it. You can see it's here. So we click on advanced and reset it. Reset this one too. Let's make this 0. Okay. You can choose to set it where we want it to be. So we set this offset, make it 340. Let's make this 340, and then make the vertical orientation, make it 170. Okay, this is looking pretty cool. You can also adjust this. So the same thing for the mobile. I've showed you how to edit this on tablets. You can rearrange this also for mobile. Okay, so once you're done, you click on the publish. You go over to the desktop mode and click on publish. Now let's create a new section. Want to create a new section here. First, you want to create a new section here. So we are going to click on this plus this file icon here, and then we click on templates. We select the templates, click on this upload button here, and click select file. So I will search for the templates here. Okay, this is it here. Once it's selected, you click on open, click continue. Okay, you have successfully imported these templates. Can locate it from here. This is it. So we can preview it from here. So let's click on insert the templates. Then you click apply. Okay, this is the templates here. Okay, this is the templates here. You can edit all these sprites here. So you can edit this image. If you want to edit, you simply click on pencil icon and then you come over here and choose your image. All right. You can edit the text here from here. All right. And edit all these elements, the buttons, colors, the fonts, and edit them. All right. Now, want to go over to page settings here and scroll to page layouts. Let's select this and select element of width. Now we want to add a new section to this template here. We want to add a new section. So before we add a new section, let's publish this. Click on publish. Now we are going to add a new section here. So scroll. Now we click on the Flexbox container. We click on this plus icon here. Select Flexbox. We are going to select the flex structure here. So we can copy the title and subtitle on the flex on the second section here. So we click on copy, come over here and paste it. Click on this and click on paste. Now we are going to edit the text. So we want to add the features, this feature section here. This is what we want to do here. Okay. So we are going to go over to our, let's copy this. Let's add the features here. So we click on style here and then we make the alignment center. Now we click on content, under content, click on title description. So we can edit this title. Let's make the maximum width of this title. Let's make the maximum width 700 pixel. We can edit the text here. Okay, so let's add a new container. Click on add elements. Now we are going to add this container to this feature container. Let's rename this feature container. So we are going to add a new container here. So we click on this plus icon and add a new container here. So make sure it's in the right container. So you can see that is in the feature container here. So now we can, okay, so we can rename this main feature container. Main feature container. Let's change the direction. Under layout, you will see direction. Click on row horizontal. Okay, so let's add a new container widget. We click on this plus icon here. We are going to add it inside this new container we just added here. Drag and drop. And we can name this service container. Service container. Select the direction of this one, this new container we just added. This service container. Let's make the direction vertical. Let's duplicate the service container. So we are going to right click on this service container here and click on duplicate. Right click again, right click on it and click on duplicate. Okay, so let's add a new container, the service container, right? For this container here, let's start with this. Click on add elements. Then we are going to drag and drop a new container here. So let's name this icon on container. Right here we can, so we are going to change the direction, make this horizontal row, and then justify content, make it space between or gaps, make it 30 pixel. We are going to add an icon widget to the icon container. So we click on this add elements and search for icon. Add the icon box container here. Okay. Add the icon container. Add the icon widgets here. This is drag and drop. So the icon. So make sure that this is in the right position. So you can see that these services, if you click on these services, the icon container will show up. And then if we click on this icon container, this icon widget will show up here. Now we can change the icon here. So you go to style. So we are going to select an icon here. Click on icon library. Let's search for computer. Okay, we are going to select this one. Once selected, click on insert. Then we go to style. Click on style and select the size. Let's make this 40 pixel. Go to advanced. Make the, so unlink the padding here. Make the top 15. We make all values 15. Select the background color. So we scroll to background here. We click on background. We scroll again and search for and select the color. So we click on classic here. Then we select the color here. We paste the color code. This is the color code. You can copy and paste it. Now to change the icon color here, we go to style here. Click on style. Then you will see primary color. We click on this. We select white. So we are going to click on advanced here. So align self, make this, select start. And then we scroll till you see this border. Click on border here. So we make the border radius, make all values 10 pixel. Click on box shadow. Okay, select the same color here. Click on color, select the same color. But you are going to reduce the opacity. And then make the horizontal 5. Make the vertical 5. Now we are going to add the heading text widget to the service container. So remember the service container we are working on. Click on this structure or navigator. So this is the service container. So we are going to click on add elements, search for heading. Okay. We are going to add it to this service container here. You make sure that is in the right container. This is the heading text. I'll drop it to this service container so it fits in. Okay. So we are going to change this to 01. Then we go to style. Make Go to typography, click on this, select the fonts, poppins, and select the size. Make this 70 pixel. Make the weight 900. Now we scroll. Now we click on this text stroke here. Make this 2 pixel. Now we can change the color here. Click on this. Change it to the icon color here. And we can adjust the opacity. Now click on the text color here and reduce the opacity. Make this transparent. I'll select the service container. Select it here. Okay, so make sure that this is in the right container. You can see that this heading text is a part of this service. So we are going to add it. We are going to add it again here. So now you can see that it's now part of this service container. So to make this possible, just make sure that the icon and the heading text aligns together. All right. We're going to select the service container, and then we go to advanced here. So make the padding, all values, make it 0, and then make the margin only this. Okay, so make all values for the margin, make all values 10 pixel. So we are going to add a new container on this service container, so it will be part of this. So you're going to add a new container here. Click on add elements, and then we add a new container here. Drag and drop. Just beneath, just after this icon here, we drop it here. So we can rename this. Let's name this text container. And then we are going to add a heading text here to this container. So we click on these elements. Then we search for heading text. We are going to select the one from eKit. So we search for it here. eKit. You can see this here. We drag and drop to this box. I'm going to type in the heading title. So we can rename this. Let's name this. Okay, now we are going to remove this separator. So we're going to scroll to this separator here. We click on it, and then we toggle off this show separator here. Toggle it off, and click on title description. Toggle this on. So under the title description here, we can select our description. So we can select our description here. Now we are going to scroll to the top and click on style, then click on title. So we are just going to unlink these values here, margin, just unlink it. And we're going to select the typography here, click on this. And then we select the size, make this 22 pixel. Then make the weight here, click on this, make it 600, semi-bold. Or you can edit the color. So we can edit the color here. We click on color on the title, click on this color, and we select this is the color we are going to select here, 0C1436. We select this, and then we are going to add a button to this text container. So this is the button we are going to add here. So to do this, we are simply going to click on add element, and we are going to search for button. So we are going to select this button here, button widget, drag and drop to this button, to this text container. To make sure that is in the right container, click on this navigator. You can see that this button container is right after the heading text here. So what we are going to do here is to change the text. So let's type in learn more. Okay, this should be capital learn more. Then we'll put this dot sign. So now we are going to click on this style. Then we click on typography here. And we are going to select the size, make this 13 pixel. And make the weight, select the weight, make it 500 million. Select the transform, make it all uppercase. And then we are going to go to the next step, which is the padding. So you scroll to this padding here. So just unlink the values here. Let's make the BG color, the background color. This is the background color here. So we are going to click on classic. Okay, so you can see the color under the background type. Click on that. So we are going to make this transparent. Let's reduce the opacity, and then we select the text color. So we select the text color here, click on this and paste in this color code. This is the color code for D0AA4. All right. So we can add the link of this button here. Under content, we can add the link to this, but we are going to skip this for now. Now select the service container. Select the service container here, and then make the gaps 30 pixel. Then go to advanced. On link, we are going to move these values for now, and then click on style, click on background. On the background here, click on classic, and we can change the color. So we are going to click on this advanced now. Make this one 0 and make the padding all values 10. Click on publish. I'm going to go over to this style. On the style, you see background color, the background type here. We select the color first. First, we select the color. So I'm going to make this white. So we are going to scroll further. Once we change the color, scroll to border here, click on border, and then we are going to reduce the border radius, make the border radius 30, make it 30 pixel, all values 30. Then for box shadow, click on this color here. So we are just going to adjust the color here, just adjust the opacity, and then we are going to change the vertical, make it 30. So we remove the blur, and then we are going to add the overlay text, the overlay. Okay, the overlay here. We are going to add the overlay. We are going to select click on the service container here. Click on the service container here, and then we click on style. On the background here, you can see the image box, so you can select your image. Okay, these are the two images, so I can select these two and drag it to this WordPress dashboard here. Okay, the link to download these images will be in the description. So I will select the first one, which is this one, and click on select. Wait for the image to load. Okay, so while this loading, you can select the image resolution, make it full. Then we make the repeats, make it no repeats. Okay, make this no repeats. And then we make the position, select this, make it custom. We select the X position, make it 180 pixel. Leave the Y position like this. And then we are going to select the next one. So we click on, we scroll to background overlay, click on this. We click on classic here, background type. Then we select the image, click on this, choose image. We select the second one, select this one here, and click on select. So we make the image resolution, make it full. Position. Okay, before we select the position, let's select the repeat here. Repeat, make it no repeat. And then we make the opacity, make it 1. So we select the position, click on this, select custom, make the X position 20 pixel, and make the Y position 32 pixel. Okay, so you can review this from here. Okay, we can still adjust this later on. So let's continue now. Let's select the main feature container here. Under gaps, go to gaps. Here under gaps, make this 50 pixel. We make the padding, unlink the padding here. Make the top 100. Make the right 15. Bottom, make it 100. And the left, make this 15. So for merging, unlink this and make the top 30. So we can delete this service container we created here. We can delete it. So just to delete, we can simply click on this icon and click on delete. Then we click on the next one and click on delete. So we can duplicate this one. Okay, click on this and click on duplicate. Duplicate again, click on this and click on duplicate. So once we are done, we click on publish here. Now we are going to select the feature container here. So go to your structure, click on structure, go to your featured container. I will select this right here. We can also select it from here. Okay. So once it's selected, it will select all these things on the container, both the icons, the text, just to let you know how to select the right container. Everything will show up right here. So once it's selected, you can go over to your style, click on style. Then under background, you'll see background type, click on classic. And we want to change the color here. So we click on color. So this is the color code. I'll paste it right here. You can copy it and paste it. Okay. We are going to adjust the padding. Now we are going to adjust the padding for this container. We click on advanced. So we unlink the values for this padding here. Then we make the top 100, make the bottom 100, make the right 15, and left 15. So we can click on this to see how it looks on desktop. Okay, so we are going to click on the mobile device first. Let's see how it looks on mobile. Okay, it's cool, but we are going to adjust the icon here. So we are going to come over here and select the service container, and then we click on this tile here. Then we scroll to this position here. We're going to adjust the X and Y position. So we make this 165 pixel, then make the Y position -10. Then we scroll to background overlay, go to the position here. We make it for the X position, we make this 10 pixel and make this 20 pixel. Y position, make it 20 pixel. Now we copy this. So we right click here, click on copy. Then we go over to the next one here. So the next service container, we paste it right here. We click on this and click on paste out. Okay, so we do the same thing for the other container. Click on this and click on paste out. So once we're done, we click on publish here. So let's check the tablet now. So this is the tablet version here. So we are going to click on this. So when we select an icon, select the service container here. Then we are going to click on style. Okay, so before we do this, let's duplicate the icons here. Let's duplicate this tree. Let's duplicate the main feature container. So we click on this, right click on duplicate. So what we can do here on this tablet mode is we can hide one of these. So we click on this chart container here. So we click on the service container, one of these. I say this, then we go to advanced and scroll. So we scroll to responsive, click on responsive. Then you see hide on tab. You see hide on tablet portrait. So we can click on this and it will hide on tablet portrait. We can do this for these two. Let's hide one of these. Click on this, advanced. Then we scroll to responsive. We click on responsive here, and then we scroll further, hide on tablet portrait. So we want to give this space. What we just did here is to give this two space, right? So it will display very well. Okay. Now let's select the main featured container. This is it right here. Then we go to gaps, scroll to gaps right here, make this 20 pixel, and then select the service container. Okay, let's select one of these service container here. Then we click on background. Okay, this is the background here. Let's make the X position here. Let's make the X position 175, and we leave this Y position if it's at default, and then we click on background overlay, go to the X position, make this 20 pixel, and make the Y position 32 pixel. We can right click and copy. Right click on the service container. Then we click on copy. right click and paste style. Go to the next one. So we right click and paste style. Yep. So once we're done, we click on publish. So we are going to add a new section. Let's go to our tablet mode now. Okay. Now we are going to add a new section here, and we are going to upload the templates. So we are going to click on this file icon here. Then we click on these templates here, and then we click on this icon. So this upload icon, then we select the file. Now we are going to select our file here. This is it. I'll select it and move it to this page, drag and drop here. To get access to these templates, you can click on the link in the description. So we have uploaded the templates, and this is it here. So we click on insert, click apply. Okay, so this is the templates to get. Okay, if you want to get access to these templates, check the description box. I'll leave the link to download these templates in the description. Now, all right, anytime you upload a template, click on this page settings and scroll to page layout and select Elementor full width. So that's click on publish. All right, the next thing we want to do is to create the blog section. All right, the blog section. So we are going to go over to our dashboard. Then we will click on this post here. It says posts. We click on add post. All right. Now you can add your title. So this is our title here. Then you type in the contents right here. Okay. So I will copy this. Okay. So once you're done, you can click on publish. There should be a publish button right here. So you click on that, or you can simply go over to your dashboard. Then click on add posts. Click on all posts under post here. Once you hover on this post, you see all posts. Click on this. Okay. You see your post right here. All right. So you can choose to publish it from here by clicking on this pick edit. And then you can select the status, click on published, and click on update. So this is another way to update, to publish your posts. All right. Now you can view your post from here. Click on view. So now another thing we want to do is to add this image, right? So we can go to our post. So first, let's click on quick edit. Let's use default templates. We can allow comments here. So click on update. Now we can click on this edit here. So we can select our featured image from here, set featured image. Here, click on select and click on upload. We select the file. Okay, so we are going to go over to our file manager. So this is right here. So we can drag and drop the image here. And once it's selected, we click on set featured image. Okay, once done, click on save. All right. Now we are going to click on this. So we are going to copy the title. We are going to copy this title and description right here. Copy it, right click on this pencil icon to copy, then click on copy, scroll to this section, click on this plus button, right click on this plus button here and click on paste. All right. Now we're going to search for blog widgets here. Click on add element, search for blog widgets. Just search for blog. Now we are going to select the one with e-kit, blog post by e-kit. You can see it right here. So we are going to drag and drop just after this title here. So you can see that these are blog posts just pop up. Let's select the layout. The layout style, let's select this as grid with thumb. Now we are going to scroll to crop content by word here, and let's make this 15, or we can also do this. Let's see 10. Okay. Now let's go to metadata. Click on this metadata, and you're going to show floating dates. Select this, toggle it on, and we are going to select the first option here. Now we are going to click on this style. Under wrapper, you will see the BG color here. So you will see the BG background type. So you click on classic. So we are going to click on this and select white color. Now we go to content, click on content. Okay, still under style, scroll to content, click on content, and then we are going to select the color for this. Select the title color here. So we are going to select the color, click on this, and paste the color here. See the color code 33373B. That's the color code. So we'll select the title color. Click on this title here. We'll click on this color here and paste in this color code 0C1436. That's the color code. Now we are going to click on button. Click on button here and scroll. So click on text color. Click on text color here. So we are going to make the text color white, and then we make the background color. Click on classic. Select the color purple. Let's make this purple here. Is the color code AA09D5. All right. Now, and we are going to click on publish here. Now we are going to change the section background color. We're going to change the section background color. So we select this. So we click on style. On the style, click on the classic, and then color, select the color here. We paste the color code. So this is the color code. And then we are going to click on advanced. So we unlink the padding, make the top 100, make the right 15, bottom 100, and left make it 15. Then we click on publish. So what we want to do now is to add animations to this website. Okay. And to add animation, first we are going to select this text here. So we are going to select this container for both the icon and the text. So you can also locate that here. So this is the inner container for the left container. Select that, make sure you selected, and then you click on advanced. Go to scroll until you see the entrance animation. This is the entrance animation by Flux. Click on it, scroll again, and search for it. Okay, so we are going to add the animation here. We click on this. So we are going to select this third option here, fading down one. Select that, and then select the duration. Select the duration 2000, and ease in, make this cubic in out. Okay, click on ease in, then search for cubic in out, and then we move to the next one. Move to the next one, which is this. So we select this text, here, this advanced text here, click on it. So we are going to click on advanced, scroll to entrance animation, click on that, and then you select the animation, make it fading up to, then make the duration 2000, make the easing, make it cubic in, out. So we are going to select the next one, which is this description here. Then we go to advanced, scroll until you see this entrance animation, click on it, scroll again, you see the animation, select fading, select the fading option, the first one, and then select the duration, make it 2000. And then we select the easing, make it cubic in, out. So now we are going to select each of these buttons. Select the first button here, click on advanced, then we scroll to advanced entrance animation. Then we search for the animation here, select. So we search for, okay, scale down one, and then make the duration 1600. Make the easing cubic in, out. Okay, make the delay, make it 500, and make the easing cubic in, out. So we select the second button here. Then we click on advanced, scroll further, and you'll see the entrance animation. Click on that. Then the animation, select scale down 2 and make the duration 1600. Make the delay 500, and the easing, make it cubic in, out. Now we want to actually work on the right container, the animation for this. We select this here. So we click on advanced, scroll to entrance animation here. Click on that. Scroll again. It's the animation, make it max from top, and then make the duration 2500, and make the delay 500. Okay, make it 600. Easing, make it squat. Make this squat in, out. This here. So we are going to select the next one. This. So we click on advanced here. Scroll to entrance animation. Click on this entrance animation. And then we select the animation here. Select fading right. And then make the duration 2400. And make the delay 500. Scroll to easing. Make this cubic in, out. Now we are going to select the next one, which is this one. Here we go to advanced, same entrance animation. Then we select the animation fading left. Make the duration 2400. And then make this 500. Easing, cubic in, out. Okay, select the next one. Click advanced, scroll to the entrance animation, click on this. Go further, animation, make this fading right. Okay, then you select the duration 2400. Make this 500. and make the easing cubic in out. Once we are done with this, we can move over to the next section. Okay, so once we are done, we click on publish. Now, the next thing we want to create is our portfolio section, right? So we are going to head over to these portfolios here, then click on add new portfolio. We're going to add the title right here, and then we come over to this and add the content. So we can come over here and say project summary. Now we can make this text bold. We just simply select this and click on this bold text, and we can adjust the size, the font size from here. So we can make it large, we can make it medium. Okay, we can adjust the appearance here, the letter spacing, and so on. Okay, now we want to add an image to this. So we click on this plus icon and then click on image. We can upload the image, click on upload. We want to select here and click on open. And move to the next section here. Now we click on this and add a text, a summary of these projects. Okay. Can move to the next section and add an image. Okay, let's add the text here. We paste in the text. Now we give space, click on enter, and then click on this plus icon and select your image. Click on upload and select the second image. If you want to get access to this, click on the link in the description. So once we have uploaded this, and move to the next section here. Once you click on this space, it will show this type, and we are going to add the text for this. Going to paste in this. So this is how to actually add your portfolio, how to create your portfolio, right? So we click on enter, upload the image, and we click on the plus icon, click on image here, select upload, select this, open, and we paste in the text. Okay, so once you're done, we can click on save. Okay, yours might show publish right here, so you click on publish. Now let's create other pages like the about page, contact page, and blog page. We are going to click on this view post here. So we click on this WordPress logo, and then it will take us to our dashboard. So head over to pages, click on add page, add your title here, then you click on edit with Elementor. So to get access to these templates, leave the link in the description. I'll leave the link in the description to download these templates. Now, if you want to add all these templates here, you can simply select all, or we can actually open our file manager and search for it here, then select all from here, then drag and drop to this page and click continue. Now we scroll, so we'll search for the about page here. We have uploaded all these pages. We search for the about page. Okay, now we are going to upload this one right here. We click on insert, and now we can select the Elementor full width, click on settings. We scroll under page layout, select Elementor full width, and then we can edit this text, the images here, and edit all the stuff here. So once we are done editing, we can click on publish. Now we can create other pages like the contact page. So we can create other pages, same procedure. You create the page, edit with Elementor and add a template just like this. All right. And once you are done, you click on publish. So to create your menus, hover on this appearance, and then you see menus right here. Click on it. And once you click on this, it will take you to this page. Now you can create your menu. To create a new menu, scroll and click on this, create a new menu. Right, click on this. Now it will take you to this page. And then you type in your menu. So you can name this, let's name this menu. So we can select this display location right here, header primary navigation. Once we select this, we can click on create menu. Now we can add our pages right here. So you can see our pages here. So we select the home page, select the about page, search for the contact page. Okay. So once we select this, we click on add to menu. Okay, you can see it's the home page and the about page. So when you create other pages like your contact page, your blog page, post page, all right, you can select that here. So if you want that here, you can select it. You click on add to menu. So once you're done, you click on save menu here. Now let's create our header and footer. To create this, we are going to go to plugins here, hover on plugins and click on add plugin. Now we are going to scroll and search for ultimate add-on. Ultimate add-on for Elementor. This is it. So we can click on the install now. Yours will show install now. Click on the install now button. So once you have installed and activated this plugin, Ultimate add-ons for Elementor, then you will see. Okay, another way to activate this plugin is to head over to your installed plugins. Then you scroll. Okay, you will see the Ultimate add-ons for Elementor. You click on activate. Once you have installed and activated this plugin, it will show up right here. Okay, you can see the UAE plugin. So we can click on header and footer. Once we hover on this, click on header and footer, and then we click on add new. So we can type this, we can name it anything. Let's just type header. Then we select the type of template here. Click on this and select header. Then we select this entire website, usual rules, select all and click on publish. You can also select templates from here, Elementor templates, Elementor full width. Then we click on publish and click edit with Elementor. All right, now we are going to select our templates. Click on this and then click on templates. Now we are going to import the header here. Click on insert, click apply. Okay. Now we have selected this template. Make sure you click on this post settings here. Then we click on page layout, select Elementor full width. All right. Now, okay, so we can select our menu from here. Click on this menu. Then you will see select menu. Click on this and let's search for the menu we created. This is it right here. Okay, I'm going to change this homepage. If you want to change this title, what you can do is to head over to your dashboard. Okay, so you can see the menu here. We can click on this and rename the menu. You scroll. So let's say the navigation label. Under navigation label, you can rename this SM homepage. Then you click on save menu. Okay, if we reload this, it will show up right here. So let's reload. Okay, so you can see it right here. But now, if you want to add your logo here, you can remove this. Let's click on these add elements. Then we can drag and drop an image here. And let's remove this one. Okay, so you can edit this. Click on this and select a logo. Choose image. Click on upload and select your logo here. Once you select this, you click on select. Okay, this is it here. So we can remove this text. Now, once you're done, you click on publish. Then we'll go to our dashboard. So let's head over to the header and footer again. Click on this template. This is the header. We are going to click on edit. Then we scroll. We want to make sure that this is still on this entire website, the display on, and usual rows, or select all. So also want to make this header. Okay. Now let's create our footer. We click on add new here. So we type in this. Now we are not okay, so we can skip this type of template for now. Let's skip this and edit the footer. Okay. Now we click on edit with Elementor. Okay. Now we click on this icon and click on templates. We scroll. So you will see the footer template here. You click on insert. Okay. You can edit all these text, the links. You can add your menu. So you can select your menu here. Click on this. So let's select this. I've showed you how to create your menu. You can use this to create your menu. Now, once we're done, you can also add your MailChimp account here, your sign up form. Then, okay, so once you're done, you click on publish. Then we are going to go over to our dashboard. Now we are going to scroll to this type of template, select option. We click on footer and then we select entire website. Usual rules, select all. Then we click on updates. So let's preview our website now. You click on visit sites. Okay. Now, if you notice that your header is not displaying here, you can click on this, customize. Okay. So you can click on header and click header templates. Make sure that this is selected. So we can select the templates from here. Right. Now we click on this and click on this also. Now let's click on the site identity, which is this. So we click on this and select a logo. This is the logo here. We select it. Click on this crop image. All right. So once we are done, we click on publish. So we click on this here. Okay. Let's go to our header. We click on header. Click on header templates. So we can click on this edit with header builder. Okay, so let's click on these header settings. Okay, now let's preview. Okay, now you can see that this is showing up right here. So let's select the menu again. Okay, this is the main menu. We click on this here. Select the menu. So we click on this structure and click on this section. Click on this column inner container. So we can select the menu from here. This is the main menu. Once we click on this navigation menu, this will show up here. So we select the menu. Then we click on publish. So we can reload this. So this is how to create a website for your services.